Welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. We are looking at USDJPY. So just going to quickly review what we went through last week in terms of video, and then I'm going to obviously apply the analysis for this week's video. So we was looking last time for a buy entry and sell entry on our key level at 107.886, and it kind of held well for a few days, and it took a few days for us to get an actual trade into USDJPY. So just roughly coming to the end of the week, but we did manage to make a slight profit in both actual directions. So what I was looking for was a retest on our key level point for either direction. So once we got the direction, once the price had closed below, I was looking for a retest or for this to act as resistance. But as we can see, price had came down, and it failed to have a bearish candle. So what happened? Obviously, it closed above. So therefore, I was now looking for a buying signal in terms of a buying momentum. So because we had the retest here on a lower time frame, we ended up entering early here, and we just shyly made that push with 35 pips, as we didn't quite extend our take profit to the top, but we managed to gain collectively a little, and then price ended up coming back against us, and then it went for a retest on our key level, and that was a perfect entry point just to short. So that was just under 50 pips, and then looking at what the week ended, we found a huge rejection from our EMA. So what that wick is showing to me at the very last candle that we got here is arguably we're looking for more of a selling momentum here. So what I'm just going to do is go ahead and clear all this first, and then we'll get into the actual analysis. The analysis of the video. So I'm just going to step it up to a daily just to show you the overall picture again. Just to remind you that the top of this line here is a monthly downtrend channel that I've got drawn here, and this is obviously on a bigger time frame, so this is valid due to the multiple pin bar rejections that we got here. So for those that don't know, have just joined onto my channel, this is respected for the past few weeks now. So we've managed to come close below and found rejection. So have a look in my other videos just to kind of keep up to track with the monthly time frames. So now getting into the interesting bit, what we want to be seeing for this week. So due to this pin bar rejection, I'll be looking for one of two things really. Let me just extend this out for this play of the week. So as we can see, price is rushing towards the top of our key level. So this is what I want to see, is price to kind of come into play like this as such, retest and then push down further to our zone level. So short could be potential here, and also even if price was able to get to the top, I would still be looking again at the same pattern where we could get a push to the upside and then a retest again. A push to the upside and then a retest before we end up going high again. So because we're still in this consolidation again, let me show you back on the daily, we're basically trapped in this area here. If I would just draw it out quickly, roughly like so. Just gonna label it like this. So roughly we're trapped in this area here on a daily. So we can see that prices obviously came to this point and respected it to a level, and we're bouncing in between almost, more or less. So let's see what we can do in terms of this week in terms of price action for USDJPY. If we can get our long position, it would be preferably on that key level again. That's where I'll be looking, 107.886 towards a high. And then if I'm looking for shorts, it would be again here. So again, this is what consolidation really is about, is finding the areas where we're comfortable with our trading, and so that we know when we touch these levels, we know that it is valid enough for us, and it's like a strong point. And because we've got this level here acting as previous support, we can almost presume that we can draw a little level here, and potentially we can see this rejecting. So potentially we could see this happening as early as here in this level here. So we'll just have to wait until how price action unfolds for this upcoming week, and see how the market plays out for USDJPY. So that'll be all for this video. I'm just going to quickly show you my Twitter if you want to get involved with how I'm updating you guys. So just to quickly show you one thread. So yeah, I post the images, and a little bit of the analysis to explain. So it also shows you the points that I'm looking at and when I'm entering. So it might be ideal for people who are just started out trading, or just want to have a look at how I'm trading, or if they're just beginning out. Something useful. So if that's something that interests you, Twitter handle is at KMTRADERS_. It was originally UK, but obviously I've changed that for a better one. So yeah, once again, KMTRADERS_, and also make sure to subscribe just to stay up to date with everything. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.